Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Russia in Hearts of Iron 4, playing against pretty much all of the West, and we are currently getting a little bit bogged down in Iran due to the Western Allies landing over there, but on the other hand we are making some nice progress against Marseille, a very much heavily fortified town of 14 divisions with nasty brutal urban fighting. We are making barely any headway, but slowly but surely I feel that we are reducing their numbers. There you can see dropping down a little bit, and I think very soon that will collapse once they have less than 7 divisions, and that's going to be fine. One already over here, apparently already one over here as well in the north. Some fighting still in Greece, but most importantly of course Iran over here. Ooh, these are actually British divisions. So let's briefly look at this. What is it, 9th Army? Yeah. Your job was to attack this offensive line. Let's just align that to where it needs to be. So really just these provinces. Thank you very much. And after that I think I would like you to get to a different front line, namely around here. There shouldn't be any division assigned to this yet. Oh, there are. No, you know what? All of you guys, you are still part of this attack. Only afterwards I'd like you to switch around to over here. And on the other hand, the First Army, your job is not going to be to guard all of this, but just this maybe. And actually I just want you to focus on conquering this over here, so that yeah, our lines really get a bit more protected. We're going to move these guys a little bit up, just so that we do see some defensive support over here against all of these Canadian infantry attacking, I think. Yeah, 3 Canadian infantry attacking. And over here, this is going to be a very crucial attack, so let's see about this. You guys, whatever you do, just please do end up here, and one of you might end up there, so that we are on the right side of the river to attack the enemy. Okay, apparently there are some whatever units over here. Ah, okay, yeah, now I get it. So there were 12 units left that had no battle plan. You know what, why don't you take this into your hand, and about half of you, I guess, could also take this into your hand and just eliminate these guys whenever you feel like it. Good. Oh, 3 dockyards. That's lovely to see. We are for now mainly building submarines. I think I would like to stockpile a couple more. Actually, that's interesting. I thought I could do that. Right, so do we want to build a carrier number 2, even though we are researching carrier number 3s? Or do we want to build anything else? I think for now convoys will be a good choice, so let's increase the production of that. That might be helpful. Right, apparently we did win in Marseille, so I very much like to see that. See this, low supplies over here, but I think you'll be alright once we get Iran to surrender. You guys are making your way over there, that's good to see. So very soon we can take Bandar Abbas and make progress over there. You attack the 70 Victory Point province, both so we can get a bit more supply and so that we can yeah, have a broader base just to advance. Advance over there. You're right. Are you advancing? Iran has capitulated. Yay! So more stuff, and all of this is now very nicely in our hands. We are taking this. I think we should be focusing on this down here. You over here. I'd like to see all of you guys. I'd like you to come over here via rail. Good. Right, so over here I think what we want to do is take the second tank army with its tragic losses in the past and tell you to be on this front line indeed and just advance as quickly as you can, and we're gonna give you the order to actually do that already. So let's pick you, let's get you down here, and that should be that. Except for you, you still should be attacking. 5 divisions, 6 in fact, are gonna take on Bandar Abbas. Do we have more combat width to play with? Not so much actually, but still 1 division should be going into there, and maybe 3 divisions into here, so that we are defeating these Canadians on a broad front. Over here you seem to be doing alright. In fact, one of you is going down here, so that's good to see, because that will probably lead to a fight with these South Africans that I'm hopeful that we are going to win. Well, even though it's not quite as decisive. Aren't you out of supplies? Why are you not out of supplies? Probably you're getting them from Turkey. Yeah, I think Turkey really is an issue that we should probably deal with. So you know what? Let's take the 3rd army. And let's tell it to prepare. Because I'm losing patience with the Turkish nation for providing more and more support to the Western Allies. And indeed, of course, one of the long-standing sort of Russian things was to... let's see, man's army. Was to actually gain access through the Bosporus and try to capture some of the flow of cargo through that, and just be able to have a port that could access that was ice-free. Words. Iran over here. Let's get some planes into here and hopefully support our advances down there. Okay, you have arrived and you are starting to make some progress. Very lovely. Let's try to get that harbour just to deny their supply, their use of these supplies. You are attacking, good to see. In fact, we don't really need this to be part of the 1st Division's, 1st Army's template. And very soon we will have this harbour as well. That will mean these guys will fall out of supply. And 1, 2, 3, 4, come on. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. You guys attack. No, it's 2 against. It's not in our favour, but still. You guys can attack. 78%. Why are you not out of supply? Honestly. 3 against 1. That should be alright. Yeah, there we go. You guys. There we go. Anything else that we need to take into account? No combat really going on over there. That's alright. Then we should take you guys and reassign this to be a garrison area. Thank you. I know we are capped out on army experience, but I don't think there's any point in redesigning some of our vessels or any of that. Let's support this attack. These guys should be falling very quickly. This desert too. I think very soon these guys will be cut off and done for. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, lovely. That has also been captured. Ooh. Starting to see some defenses down here in India. You should definitely try to capture terrain. All of this mountain terrain, right? Yeah. At least try to gain a river crossing. And you, sir, are going to come down here, that's alright. You try to get along the coast just so that there are no nasty surprises. These attacks up here really don't seem to be going too well, so let's stop them for now. Still 48? Rubber left? No, 45, so that's good to see. So I think some of our refineries are coming online. Can we confirm that by a look on the resource map mode? Not as far as I can tell. There doesn't seem to be any rubber around. Oh well. Still, we should be seeing that. Okay, you capture that. That's lovely to see. Could you attack this Indian division? You don't seem to be doing too well when doing that. But the two of you should be alright. You're trying to get the foothold on the other side of the river. You're capturing that. You're capturing this. Probably you're going for the mountain. Okay, that's alright. First army. Deal with India. This northern part of India, please. Ah, come on. Advance. Bloop. I know, it's a tough job. You guys all going up there? Might be a little bit too much, but you're not out of supply. That's annoying me so much. Southern France. You have supply issues? Okay then, let's take the tank army and move it someplace else. To Frankfurt, maybe? That should be enough, I think. Right, occupation forces, Vice Asia. Haven't looked at you in a while. Things are unchanged over here. They are regaining some of their organizations, so I think very soon we will probably see an offensive by them. Some attacks happening over here against 22 divisions. It's a very tough fight you're fighting here, my friends. But also the 6th army is overstretched. The job is more limited, it's more like this. And the reserve army is supposed to cover this terrain. Are we fighting this? Should we be fighting this? I don't think so. That doesn't look like a worthwhile fight. At any rate, they are attritioning pretty badly. Okay, so the reserve army... Stop it. Don't do it. So many units that they have here. Really thinking about bringing up a tank army and just cutting off through Manchukuo. Or even, you know what, we could think about attacking Mongolia and just thrash through over here. Yeah, but they would always be able to rely on their supply lines over there, so I don't think that's necessarily what we need. Down over here, everything seems to be fine. Battle plans with no units assigned. Okay, let's briefly kill this one. I think that's not needed. Good, that's much better. Pakistan, Air Force. You guys, can you cover Pakistan at all? You don't really seem to be able to. Let's have a look at what's going on over here. Are trying to attack across the river. That's no good. Let's try to get you up to that point, just so this isn't losing momentum. Aha! So now we can go over here. And maybe straight off my butt. Absolutely no planes around here. Like no airport. 43, you're cutting them off. Good to see. Yeah. How's it looking up there? 13 divisions now. All of them in fine supply. Screw you. Honestly, Turkey. I'm going to wait till we get 150 points, then I'm going to switch out governments. And after that, I think we'll very likely have a look at an attack plan on Turkey. That's unacceptable. I mean, they were supporting attacks on us for a long time. And that's just not alright. Any particular point that we need? Delhi, probably. Just try to race there. You know what? You two, my friend, try to get to Delhi. I know this is at the risk of cutting us off again, but I think we need to be bold. You're being attacked, but I think the counterattack should be alright. You're dealing with this. Could you actually try to not get us cut off? This should be alright very soon. Tank army is gonna... Yep, there we go. Does this include the first army? No, the first army is out of job again. Yeah, first army. Just cover the entire Indian front. You're going to Delhi. You should be going to Delhi. One of you gentlemen should be just coming up the border, I guess. Don't need Italian reinforcements. I'm not saying that out of spite. Okay, so let's briefly look at this situation over here. Anyone assigned to this? Actually, a couple of units. No, sorry. Which is the tank army? I think the slightly darker one, yeah. So you're part of this. Nope. This. Yeah. That makes more sense. Try to cut this off. Where are our guys? Gotta go to Delhi. You guys. You know what? Can you come down here by rail? And I was asking a lot, but it would be so much quicker. 4 divisions of the tank army, that's acceptable. Right. I think I need to stay over here while they are there, otherwise they'll just capture this again. And Delhi would be such a nice target. How are things looking up here? Ever more divisions in very fine supply. Some attacks, nothing too serious. Western theatres in low supply. Yeah, I guess so. Can't be changed. You are attacking across the river. Let's get rid of this guy. Should be fairly possible, yeah. You're fine. You are coming down here. Probably one of you should be going here. And start to recover. That's nice. So this motorized division, where do we want to send it? Some juicy, some very high victory province point provinces. Words are hard. Just one. Yeah, let's try to raise. Ooh, down here actually. That's what we need to take. 10 victory points. Lots of guys up here. Let's get you down here. Let's get you down here and up there. That should be alright. You can go down there. You are capturing this. One of you should stay around here. Maybe capture that. You're being flanked, but that should be alright. You are following the same path, right? Could you actually come by the north? And you should win, hopefully. I need one of you guys to cut off this desert province so that we have a more robust advance over there. Yes, that would be the first airfield. Really? The very first airfield? 2 of you go over there, 1 of you goes here. Should be okay. Come on. Large Navy, very nice. That gives us a couple of research bonuses for fleet and being. Cruise effort. Reduce ahead or gives 5% research. Yes, 50% research. That's alright. Let's do this. Research is going well, all in all. Battle fleet concentration. It's also coming in very timely, so that's to be appreciated. You guys can all advance. You're making some progress there. You're pushing on to Delhi. That's good to see, of course. And you know what? You, I think, should be going this way and then that. And you go to the mountains. Of course, you're mountain divisions. Oh, actually, one of you guys here should go to there. Cut off this guy. And we can modify our government. So that's excellent news. Partial mobilization. War economy. Consumer goods factories would go down by 5 percentage points. Construction bonuses for military. It's not critical. We don't need that. Volunteers only. Actually, we are fine, I think. Export focus. That's alright. It does give us a bit more factory output, and resource to markets are also fine. I like to see that actually. Industrial focus. Chief of Navy. That would give us experience gain, but nothing more. Military High Command. Some of these would be good, but capital ships expert. Air combat training? No. Airborne assault? No. Airborne assault? No. Theorist? Air warfare? Nuclear? Naval theorist? It would be good. I mean, we are looking to Captain of Industry. Civilian factory refinery construction speed. Helpful. Very helpful. Stability. It's also hurting us right now, so that might actually be very helpful. Political power gain, dockyard output, factory output. On the other hand, ship designer, naval research time, much lower. We are lagging behind that so significantly. Let's do it. Okay, very nice. Advancing down here. Should probably come there. You guys are doing things? Yeah. You're coming in there. We should probably try to advance. Motorized division has made its way up over here. These are all mountains, so let's rather get back down here and just circle back a little so we can claim all of this as ours without too much of a kerfuffle. You're advancing on Delhi, that's good to see. You are advancing over there. This is alright. Try to capture this area south. You're going over there? Yeah, that's fine. Come on, just get this done so that it doesn't lead to confusion for our armies. More attacks. These guys need to be cut off. And here we go, first attack into Delhi, but we'll have to stop. It's just not enough. Ah! But they actually evacuated. So maybe they decided to declare it an open city or something. How much? 15 victory points. Actually, air experience is close to maxing out. Come on. How close are you to surrendering? And British Raj, you need 20% or less. They are at 96. Let's watch this closely as they lose these 10 victory points, 15 victory points. Draft dodging. Okay, let's see. Political power. Military crackdown or draft riots, a pay rise, political power. So, a new report by the War Office shows a marked reduction in available manpower. It appears that the latest batch of recruits is much smaller than initially expected. The discrepancy is currently under investigation, but first leads point towards a large number of people who are technically fit for service managing to avoid the draft through various means. 18-year-old students are suddenly skilled workers employed in critical war industry. Former athletes fail their fitness tests, and in some cases recruits have simply vanished without a trace. This doesn't seem to be that applicable, because we do in fact only have a volunteer army. When people are caught and interrogated, they point towards the poor condition in the army and the indifferent officers and not wanting to die for a lost cause. Military leaders demand a harsh crackdown on people avoiding the draft, but many in the government believe that improving the living conditions of enlisting soldiers might be a better approach. So our war support and stability is relatively low. Draft riots proves effective. So this is costing us a lot more political power. Let's do it. It means we are going into the negatives on political power, but it's just something that we're gonna have to swallow up for now. You can try to attack over there. You should probably come over here. You over there. And then that's gonna be alright. So, Delhi. Advancing to there, and then go there. Come on. Just get to Delhi. It's not that far. Are they still at 96%? Yep. Oh, come on. Of course they had to set up a new division. And of course we're gonna have huge problems actually getting rid of it, even though it has minimal organization. And once we do, there's gonna be another one. Screw you, game. Okay, you guys are getting up there. Some of you are. You are fighting over there. You should probably be fighting in here. Or there. Fighting going on over here, that's fine. You're dealing with this. And done. Good. Let's advance into empty provinces. Delhi. Yeah, our attack power is so low just because of the urban environment. Okay. Managed to encircle a couple of these guys. You? Who's going this weird way? You are probably, yeah. Just help this attack, please. It's going to be much more efficient. You got over here, and this is not appropriate, but you can go over here. And we can tell the first army, and in fact the tank army, that this northern part is rather uninteresting to you guys. Quite contrary to Delhi. We did not actually manage to take Delhi from a freshly drafted division on their side. So pathetic. Let's have a look at the air situation. You guys, do you have any airbase down here? Well, apparently not. Try to capture this, please. Pretty please. Battlefleet concentration. Very nice. We do have carrier research, 54 days. It's actually going to be one of our quickest researches. Except rubber. And we do have a little bit of rubber. Gonna cut that. You guys are doing something. You? Yeah. Just go there. It's going to be taken very soon, of course. Come on, 61%. and try to encircle it. How's it looking over here? Yeah, still division, still nothing too serious. Some naval invasions as always, but it's more or less alright. So you know what, let's take you guys. Oh no, you are responsible for the anti-partisan duty. So we really have 24 divisions up here. Let's edit your attack plan to be a bit broader. Can you try to execute that? Probably you guys shouldn't, but this attack looks fine. Nope. It's not fine. 82. I bet it's gonna drop down. 83. Okay. No, still. This is madness. We're losing men over here. Oop. Another glitch. Where were we? Over here. Most importantly. Yeah, the British rush. Oh, you're actually beaten back. Oh, that's pathetic. Let's try to capture the airbase at least. You advancing? Yeah, you are. Should probably stay here. Should probably come down here. Probably advance into the void. Yeah, we are making progress on other fronts, but over here, I think we lost the momentum a little bit too early. Oh. You're actually caught off guard over here, right? Yeah. Let's try to... Do we need to go through here? Yeah, the front line is really a bit too wide. But at least we are making some progress, so that's nice to see. Greece perpetually stalemate. Mostly due to the terrain and the supply situation. But our supply situation is pretty good. So with that being said, last look at Japan. Japanese front, I should say. Looking pretty okay. These guys actually have a very low organization and material again, so could probably make an offensive over here. Well, not so much over here. Maybe this could be a good counterattack. Alright, we'll have to see. Thank you very much for watching. See you again next time. Bye bye.